Becca Zella in the chat, the first thing we're going to do is how would you like for me and Heather to reach out to you? Is that your email? Is that your phone number? Is that an appointment link? And then, ladies, the second thing I want you to put into the chat is how can we help each other today? For example, Heather, maybe you're looking for more YouTube subscribers. I only want one thing though. So what is the most important? Maybe it's a testimonial. Maybe it's a comment on a certain post or share a certain post. So one thing that you need help with today so that we can work together to do that. And by putting it in the chat, what is so good about that is that we can read the chat later and make sure we get it done, even if we don't get it done now. Hello, Dr. LaDonna, and welcome. We just got started by changing our background, if you can, and then putting in your information of how to reach Dr. LaDonna. How do you want Heather to reach out to you? Is that email, appointment links, or whatever? And then the second thing was, how can we help Dr. LaDonna today? Is that by giving you a testimonial? Is that by going and subscribing to your YouTube? But only one thing.
Okay, did you
No,
send me a background?
yes, let me resend it because you know how they have done it now is that if you're not here when something gets put in, you don't get it all sometimes. So let me put
Mm.
the background in there again for you. All right, there you go.
Okay, thank
Um,
you.
I'm going to go ahead and push record before I forget, ladies.
We're already recording on my end.
Oh, does it say it's recording? Okay,
Uh-huh.
perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm internet shy today. My internet hasn't worked since I've gotten up like at 4 a.m. We had a storm last night, so I'm at
Ooh.
McDonald's trying to do this. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get me put on the camera, but I will get there as soon as I can, ladies. Um,
All right.
but hey, I got the background figured out, so that's a good thing. You know, it's different. It's different when you're doing it from your laptop directly than what I'm used to doing it. But that's okay. It will help me figure it out and know how to do it for the next time. But what I was saying, what's so important about the chat is that we can take the chat later and we can go ahead and start making sure that we help each other. And something new that I'm going to start, ladies, and Becca Zella, I know you don't know this, but usually I do not send the chat out. But I'm going to start, my VA will start sending the chat out after each, yes, after each meeting that we have. Now, you'll still have to get the video um, from when we get it posted. But I want every one of you to start getting used to the chat. And I think we've kind of lost that with our smaller group events that we're not taking care of our chat. So I want us to get to doing that again. So you're going to see a lot of new stuff coming up in the next week. Our membership is going to completely change where I'm going to really promote starting the first, a membership drive. And remember, you get 20% of everyone you bring every time they pay any money for anything, if that's speaking, if that's monthly dues, whatever it is. But on
Mhm.
top of that, and I've already reached out to some of you, but not all of you, and I hope that all of you will participate in one way or the other, is on our membership is when they sign in on the website. Let's say Heather goes in and she signs up as a member. She goes to the website, she signs in as a member. There's going to be a membership tab. And it's going to be almost like a Sam's Club type thing or a Costco type thing where only members can get these deals. So maybe she goes to Dr. LaDonna to see what Dr. LaDonna's deal is. And maybe Dr. LaDonna is giving away a copy of her book, Or maybe she's giving it for 99 cents to only the members here today. So I need every one of you. You can give discounts or you can give free items. And I hope that all of you will give at least one free item and one discount item to me so that we can go ahead and get it added to my website. Now, what happens from there is when they click on the website and they think, oh, I want a copy of Dr. LaWana's book for 99 cents. They will click on that and it will go to wherever Dr. LaWana wants it to go. Maybe she wants it to go to her website, or maybe she wants it to go straight to Amazon for them to order their 99-cent book. Guess what? It will go directly there so they can go ahead and get it. Or let's say Dar has a free download that she wants to give everyone. You'll click it and it'll go straight to the downloads to her website. So see what I just did? I got my website, more views, and now Dar's website's going to get more views because she has a free download there. Or I helped Dr. LaWana sell a book for 99 cents because it's easy. It takes you straight to the Amazon to order it or straight to her website to order it, however you want it set up. So Becca Zella, let's say you want to sell your book, because I know that's what we're trying to do, right? Is sell more books. On this link, I can either send it to your website or I can send it straight to Amazon for them to order their book. So it's another way for you ladies to sell more or give away something to get attention. Okay. Same thing with your events. Let's say Dr. LaWana has an event coming up and it's $17 to attend. We'll put that right into the membership tab, take them right to wherever they can order that ticket. Boom, it's done. Okay. So it's, I think it's going to be pretty phenomenal. And I'm only letting members do this because we want to have a nice shaped membership. We have been staying right around 40. I really want to grow that to 100 by the end of the year. You know, sometimes I'll look, we're at 38, sometimes we're at 42, whatever it is. So I want all of you just to imagine there was a couple of people I paid $80 to last month, $100 to last month, 70. Imagine if you had an extra $70, Dar, just from inviting people to be a member, and these ladies become a member and they stay membership. And the good thing, it's not a one-time affiliate. It's every month that they're here until they, you know, as long as they're paying, you get paid. So, all right. So we are here for coffee time. I wanted to get a little bit of cleaning, house cleaning done at the beginning. So today for coffee time, I asked everyone to bring their goals. And I want to talk about goals today because so many people I've been talking to is like, oh, it's already September and I haven't made 10 of my goals. There's no way I'm going to make them. Yes, there's a way. There's always a way as long as you don't give up. As long as you don't give up. Remember that. It's your choice. You are making the choice. So what I'm going to ask you, we're going to go around the room. This is going to be a very interactive meeting today for networking expert coffee time. And I want you to tell me what is one goal that your head is spinning around about that you need to meet or want to meet in the next 30 days. This is something that you want to take care of, let's say by the end of October. It's September 25th now. By the end of October, what is one goal that really has you confused, mixed up, you're scared you won't meet, whatever, by the end of October? And I'm going to start with Becca Zella. Becca Zella, what is one goal that you want to meet by the end of October?
I would like to have sold more books, whether it's paperback or ebooks, online especially. That's where I'm having the toughest time online.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, Becca Zella, let's niche that down. Let's niche that down so much that you are well-defined, a well-oiled machine. How you want to sell a book, okay? What is the title of one book that you want to sell? How many do you want to sell by the end of October? Because I know you have like 4 books. So pick one book, please. Let's niche that down to what book. And then I want you to tell me, is it 5 books between now and the end of October? That would give you 1 a week. Or do you want to sell 1 book between now and October, the end of October?
The Wishing Well, that's my middle grade novel.
Okay.
I'd like to sell at least 5 books. I mean, if
Okay, and that's
I
doable. That's only 1 per week. So Becca Zella, this is what I would like for you to do. Because remember, I said we're going to start using the chat more and more. Is I would like for you to put the name of that book in the chat. I would like for you to put that I'm aiming for 5 books. My goal is 5 books. And then I want you to put the link to that book so that we can go and look at it and possibly purchase it or share it with a friend. Okay? So if you can put that in the chat. So that is your 30-day goal. So please put all of that in. 30-day goal, sell Wishing Well, 5 books by October 31st.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Oh, you are absolutely welcome. Now, ladies, it is our job to go to that, see if it's something like, okay, so I don't have a middle school grandchild to buy the book for, but who do I know that does have a middle school child that I can purchase it for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, just because a birthday's coming up. Think about the birthdays that are coming up in your life that you can buy books for, because what is more beautiful than a nice, crisp book from someone that you know? And we want to support those people that we know.
No, in the butt, yeah.
All right, Tamara, please mute yourself. And there is the background for you, my friend.
Okay.
All right. So if you can put that all in the chat, Becca Zella, my 30-day goal, sell 5 books of the Wishing Well and the website or the Amazon site, whatever, to purchase. So I'm now going to go to Dr. LaDonna. What is your 30-day goal? And when I say 30-day goal, I know it's a little more than 30 days. I'm giving you an extra week on there, the end of October. What would be that one goal that you would like to do?
Well, I'm working on a workshop right now that I would like to do on the 24th of next month. I should have everything, the links and everything up and ready today. So that's my goal for the next 30 days.
That is awesome. Okay, so I want you to put in the chat your 30-day goal is to get your to have your is it a summit?
Oh, no, it really is just the workshop. It's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
It's not long, so.
Okay, all right. So your workshop, the date, and you don't have the link yet, I'm guessing, since you said you don't have it all up, correct?
Right, I'll have
Okay.
that done today.
Okay, so just put on there, details coming soon so that we know. Because remember, something new that I've started now is after every event, I'm going to have one of my VAs send you the copy of the chat. I'm aiming for the same day. And I'm sorry I don't have my picture on the screen. I'm here with you. I just can't seem to figure it out. I thought it would just pop up. So please get that put in there. Let's go to Dar. Dar, what is your 130-day goal that you want to accomplish by the end of October? It can be anything. It can be about anything. Okay, while Dar's figuring that out, let's go to Heather.
That is a very good question you're asking, LaDonna. I leave October 8th to the 24th for a cruise with my husband. So it's like do I set myself up for goals for October?
Well, how long are you gone?
Well, from the 8th to the 24th, that's what, six.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Until when?
I think it's a full 2 weeks.
Okay. So that would give you, if you take, we have 5 weeks before the end of October. If you take 2 weeks out, that still gives you 3 weeks to get something done. It can be something like start packing today for my trip, or paying all of the utilities, start paying all the utilities for my trip. It doesn't have to be about what you're doing in your business, because what I want you ladies to get used to is goal setting and meeting those goals.
So I would say start packing this week so that I know that I have all of the things that I need for my trip. Like whether it's a swimsuit or just shorts and shirts.
Absolutely. And you know what? I have you ever been on a cruise before, Heather?
You bet.
All right. So I went on my first cruise a couple of weeks ago with my family. Now my girls have been on a cruise. So here they do. They show up with one small suitcase each. Between Mark and I, we had two large suitcases and a small suitcase. And they surrendered my steamer, because you're not allowed to have a steamer on a cruise. I did not know that. So, not a cheap steamer, my shark steamer. And I did not get that back. But it's lesson learned. I should have looked. I never thought to look about that. Okay. And you know what? Some things I packed too much of, and other things I didn't pack enough of. It's just the way it is. But you know what? It's okay. I may do. It's all about enjoying yourself about everything you do. I think we lost Tamara. Hopefully she'll come back. Um, so I want you to put in the chat your 30-day goal is to start packing and getting organized for your cruise with hubby for 2 weeks. Now, where are you going on this cruise?
We are going to the French Polynesia. So we start in Tahiti.
I'm sorry, where did you say you were going?
French Polynesia. So we're
Oh.
starting in Tahiti.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's exciting. That is so
Very.
exciting. All right, Dar, it looks like you have been unmuted. So let's go ahead and get your number one goal between now and the end of October.
10 boxes to make room to put up the Christmas tree this year.
I am so excited. I'm so excited. So to give you a little bit of background, Dar said that her and Abby haven't put a Christmas tree up in a few years. And, her vision is going. And I said, I want you to put that tree up in the middle of your living room. And if nothing else, dance around it. You and Abby dance around that tree and pretend to smell that tree and touch that tree. And remember all the memories from the past Christmases, and just really dive in, because you know what? Sometimes we forget to just rejoice about what we do have, who we do have, and what we are doing. So I'm glad to hear that. And these 10 boxes, are you going to just move them, or are you going to go through them and get rid of stuff?
We're gonna go through them and get rid of stuff.
Amen, sister. You are going to feel so much better. Let me tell you, when I don't feel good, or when my fibro is, for you ladies that don't have fibro, let me tell you, it can mentally break you apart and physically diminish you. It really can. And, but what I do love is when I don't feel good is for my house to be in order. My house to be in order. So I have all my closets now cleaned out at home, except my closet underneath my stairway. And that closet underneath my stairway is supposed to be full of just fabric, because that's the only closet I had to put it in, right? It has fitness balls, weights, pictures, you name it, it catches it all. So that's my next thing, is in the next 30 days, by the end of October, is to have that closet cleaned out. because even if I wanted to sew something, I couldn't find the fabric to do it. I don't know that I want to sew anything for the holidays this year, but it would be nice to be able to look in there and just see fabric. So if I ever thought that I was a hoarder with something, it would be with fabric, ribbon, lace. I love it. If it's on sale, I must have it. I don't know what for, but I must have it. Tamra, what is your 30-day goal besides getting your background up right now?
Well, every time I try to get it back up, every time I get it to download, the stupid thing won't download. It
You know
just
what?
sits.
It is a tech day. Let me tell you, it is a tech issue day. I woke
Anyway,
I woke up thinking I was going to get a lot of stuff done with no internet. Not happening. Go ahead, Tamara, your 30-day goal.
well, my 30-day goals is to, let's see, what is my 30-day goals? Oh, reach out and touch somebody. Um, and then other than that,
Okay, so hold on. Reach out and touch someone. Is that
yes,
how many people would you like to reach out to in the next, I'm really giving you 5 weeks, but by the end of October?
thank you. Let's see. Um, I will reach out to 10 people in 5 weeks. That's 2 people a week. That's not bad.
10 people in 5 weeks? You know what? I want you to do that. That's only 2 people a week. Now, I think you can do more, but hey,
I think I can too.
I would rather you set yourself a goal that you know you can make instead of a goal that you're not sure you can make at this time.
Yeah.
Because that's more people than you're reaching out to right now, right?
Well, yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So in the chat, I want you to put in your 30-day goal is to reach out to 10 people. Now, when you reach out to these people, what are you going to offer them before they get off the phone or off of the Zoom or off of the chat?
Well,
Or are you going to leave the conversation?
I believe I'm gonna offer I've been working a lot on my Clarity Jumpstart course because it's only a 5 week or 5 hour pretty much program. So that's what I'm gonna offer is 5 weeks of me for $50 or $49.
I love that. And I would make that $47 only because the
Okay.
number 7 is really hyped right now. When you
Okay.
say anything with a 7, it doesn't seem as much as a 49. Seems like, oh my gosh, or 50. Oh my gosh. But when you say 47, for some reason, it doesn't seem as much.
Okay.
And then what if they say, no, that's not for me? What are you going to offer them then?
Well, I also am putting a self-study class, a self-study guide for the same class on my website. And I am not for sure how much that one is going to be set up for, but I believe it's probably going to be half of that. So,
I would do just you didn't ask me, but you know me, I'm going to volunteer. I would do it for like 27,
yeah, that makes sense.
37. Okay,
Yeah.
because you don't have to do it. But I want you to consider this. If you offer them one course, I don't know that it's good to offer them a second course on the same call.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
Yeah.
because then they're like, oh, she's being
Well,
cheap.
I have my life wheel and it is on my website already. So that's
Awesome.
probably what I'll offer that.
There you go. And then I want you to offer them because you want to have another call with them. So what's going to make them call you, set up a new appointment is, oh, I have this event I'm going to, or, oh, I have this event coming up that I'm doing. And I want you to invite them to that. It doesn't have to be your event. It can be Dr. LaWana's event.
Okay.
Okay. Because then you can say after let's say Dr. LaWana is having an event next week, you invite Dar to go. And because she said no to your class or she said yes to your class, it doesn't matter. You offer Dr. LaWana. Now you're helping Dr. LaWana and you're helping yourself because you're giving yourself a reason to call her back right after Dr. Lawana's event. Hey, Dar, how did you like that? What was the best thing you came away with that? See what I'm saying? Now you
Yeah.
can offer her the class again or a new class or something new. It's the way to keep that relationship going. Okay. So, Tamara, put in your 30-day goal is reach out and touch some 10 people. And that's great. Now, what I want to talk about, what is your 3-month goal? Now, your 3-month goal is going to get you through the end of the year because you know you're going to have holidays and all of that put in there. So
I
what
am going to say that I will have 3 chapters of my book written.
Awesome. Awesome. So I want you to put that after you finish your 30-day goal in the chat, Tamara. I want you to put your 3-month goal is to have 3 chapters of your book completed. Okay. Now let's go back to Becca Zella. What would be your 3-month goal,
Mm, Maybe to get more reviews.
Awesome. That is, you must have reviews. Where do you need your reviews? Is that on Google? Is that on LinkedIn? Is that Facebook?
Amazon reviews.
Where do you want the reviews at?
Amazon, especially, or
Oh,
Goodreads,
Amazon.
or
Yes.
Goodreads too.
Yes. All right. So what I want you to do is how many reviews do you want to get in the next 3 months? How many reviews? Is that 12 reviews, 10 reviews, 3 reviews? How many reviews do you want within the 3 months?
Maybe 5 for each book if possible.
Okay, well, so let's choose one book. One book.
Okay,
One
this one
book.
book.
Because you don't want to confuse people. So, and you don't want to confuse you. What's the title of the book that you want reviews for? Is it your
I'll still,
wishing well or
I'll
is it
still
a
choose the
different?
wishing well. The
Okay.
wishing well.
Okay,
Maybe
so
6 more, at least 6 more
so
reviews.
you want 6 reviews for the wishing well on Amazon. So I want you to put that down for your 3-month goal and put the link again to the review for that book. All right. Now, let's go to Dr. Lawana. What would be your 3-month goal, Dr. Lawana?
Oh, I know. I was thinking about possibly doing a retreat in December. And
Oh,
I think I still want to do that retreat. So that'll give me something to work on, put together. And
wow.
I
So
will
would that
start
be an
working on,
in-person retreat?
no, this will be a virtual retreat.
Okay. Oh, that would be awesome. A
So,
virtual retreat in December. That is awesome. So you'll get that all set up. You are going to have some busy stuff going on, Dr. Lawana, and I cannot wait to help you do it and take advantage of everything that you're doing as always. So for your 3-month goal, I want you to put that in the chat, Dr. Lawana, and put, that the details are coming soon so that we know that as well. All right. So, Dar, what would be your 3-month goal for the rest of this year?
To have all the bulky dimensional stuff that can't be mailed gone.
Awesome. Awesome. When you say gone, are you going to be donating stuff or are you going to be selling stuff?
I think about half and half. I think it depends on what kind of shape they're in.
Right.
So there's perfectly good items like paint trays and stuff like that.
Right.
Plus, there's all kinds of stuff in boxes in the hallway heading out to the living room.
Yes.
But Abby's redoing the floor. She's putting a hardwood floor in.
Beautiful.
So we gotta clean up as much as we can.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you decide to donate things like paint trays and stuff, look up one of your local schools, your art department. They
Right,
may be really interested in something like that, and it would
right,
really help them out. Um, okay, that's great. I love it. I love it. And you're going to feel so much better having that stuff out of your house.
right.
It's going to make you mentally and physically feel better. Heather, how about you for your 3-month goals?
Well, the more I've been listening to you talk, it's like, hey, I know what I want now. Before
Awesome.
the end of October, I want my mission statement finalized. I'm tweaking it a little bit. And then what I was telling my husband, was it this morning or late last night, is I need to realize and hone in on what my unique gift I can use to serve others is.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. So now you have your 30-day goal figured out. So put that in the chat. And then you have your 3-month goal figured out. So you want to make sure you put that in the chat. Um, you know, it is so, and I'm the same. It's so easy to reach out and give everyone else what they need to do, what you think about it, and ideas and suggestions. But when it comes to yourself, it's hard sometimes. It's really hard to say, this is what I want. This is my special niche. This is my uniqueness. And stay within your guidelines of what you feel like that you can do and you want to do. Ladies, there's not one of us on here that is still 30. We are a time in our life we should be enjoying life to the fullest. I mean, to the fullest. So keep that in mind. If it's hard anymore, like I have my Abby. I know, Dar, you have to share her, but my Abby is my tech person. I'm never getting rid of Abby. I'm telling you, it's just takes so much stress off of me having her. And remember, I have a husband that can do all the things that Abby does, but then I have to hear him grumble about it. I have to wait for him to do it. And why? Why? When I can pay Abby to do it, it's no stress. It's worth putting that in my budget. And I'm telling you this because sometimes you just need the help. Maybe you need a coach short term or long term, or maybe you need someone just to help you with your mission statement or your unique statement or your bio. I hired Helen to help me with my bio. I can write a bio for Heather right now or Dar or Tamra, but when it comes to myself, because I wanted certain things, but I didn't really know how to get it together, and AI just wasn't doing it authentically like for me. No matter what I put in there, it just wasn't what. But Helen came up with a perfect thing. And, sometimes you just need that extra person to bring out some things for you. So we did everyone's 30-day. So guess what we're going to work on now? And I want you to really think about it. I want you to give me, ready? So we did 3 weeks, we did 3 months. Where are you going to be in 3 years? Wow. Wow. I know. 3 months. We did 3 weeks, we did 3 months. We want to do 3 years. And why I say 3 years is there something in your life that you've been wanting to do? Maybe a special trip, or maybe go see a certain person, or have a certain thing at your house, write 5 more chapters of the wishing well to add to it. Is it to write 5 more books? Is it to hire a team of people to help you with your business? Is it to rebrand your business in the next 3 years? Is it to retire in the next 3 years? What do you want to achieve? One thing that maybe it's consistency, maybe it's time management, In the next 3 years, what would you say, Dr. LaDonna, would be your 3-year mission? Unmute, please.
I don't,
Go ahead.
as a rule, I don't. Oh, that's way too far here for me.
I'm laughing with you, my
No,
friend.
that's too far here for me to be thinking 3 years from now. I I'm doing good thinking 3 months from now. That's
Okay. I'm glad you're honest. You know yourself. I'm glad. And let me tell you, there's a reason why with what we do, we have to know what we are capable of and what we want to do. I have clients right now because most of you know I have a tribe that helps me, and now we brought in other businesses that need a website or needs a VA or needs a videographer, and then I hire my team out to help. But we have a couple of clients, and they brought me their 5-year plan, their 3-year plan, and I'm like, dang. I don't even have a 1-year plan right now. I should have 2025 done, but I don't. Because guess what? I don't know. I don't know what I want to be doing at the end of 2025 or 2026. I'm with Dr. LaDonna. That's a long ways off, right? So, Dr. LaDonna, let's back up with you and say, how about a 1-year plan? What would you like to see with you personally or your business within the next year?
wow, let's see. Next year, I hope to have another self-help book and 3 romance stories written.
Woo, that's big. That's huge. Now, have you written your first romance book yet? Because I know you've talked about it.
I've started. I've started. I've not finished it.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read it. Oh, I can't wait to read it. Is it going to be mushy and ushy and gushy and
It's going to be spicy.
all right, spicy? I love it. I love it. So, Dr. LaDonna, I would like for you to in the chat to put in your 1-year goals, and that is your 3 romance and another self-help book. And Becca Zella, do you have a 3-year plan?
Within the next 3 years, I'd like to go back to Zimbabwe to visit.
All right. See, that's
That's my
awesome.
home country.
Yes. Now, how long has it been since you've been there?
I haven't been since 2018. I haven't been back, so it's been a while.
It's
Yeah,
time, right? Now, would you take your family or would you go by yourself?
probably take my family with me.
Yeah. And do you have family that's still there?
Right now, well, extended family is there right now.
Okay.
My uncle, aunts, and yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So I want you to put your 3-year plan in that you're going to travel back to your home country. That's awesome. I love that. Tamara, how about you for your 3-year plan?
All right. Well, my 3-year plan is a little longer than one thing, but let's see. I would like to have at least one book published, if not more, but at least one.
Okay.
And then I want to have both houses fixed up so I can rent them out. And I want to be a paid speaker.
Awesome. Now, if you rent out both of your houses, where would you live?
Who cares? Anywhere but Burton, Kansas.
I love
Yeah.
you, Tamara. I love you, Tamara. She's raw and she's to the point and she just tells us how it is, sisters. Let me tell you, I love it. So, Tamara, I want you to put those 3-year goals into the chat.
I did that already.
You are awesome. You are
I
awesome.
try to hurry up and get things done.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, my friend. All right, Heather, your 3-year goals. I can't wait for you to tell everyone if you haven't already seen it in the chat. I'm loving it.
I want to save 3 women from human trafficking in the next 3 years, minimum 3.
That is awesome. Now, how would you do that? How do you go about doing something like that?
I'm looking into the organization called A21 right now. So I'm still in the process of finding out what they can do to help the results they bring to the women that they will help. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. So you're going to
And
do
how
this
much?
through an organization that's already in
Yes,
place.
exactly. And then I have to find out how much money it cost to buy the women out of this.
Yes. I've never understood on the news today, is it, oh, I may have it wrong. Is it P. Diddy or P. Daddy or something that's in prison jail for human trafficking? Why? Why? I don't get it. Why? He's ruined his entire life and career on something you know better not to do. Why? Why would you hurt other human beings like that? I've never understood. I know there's a lesson somewhere for us, but when you figure it out, I hope you share it with us so that we can help you on your journey. And I talked to Margaret about this, Margaret Thorley, and I never got back with her. And Heather, we need to do that. We need to get back with Margaret about how she can possibly help, because she has organizations that do different things, and she's also created organizations in the past, not for human trafficking, but to help people. So she has a lot of that kind of knowledge. So that would be we need to revisit that. Dar, how about you? Your 3 year.
Am I muted?
You are good. We can hear you.
Okay, good. Probably best to leave me off mute.
Nah, yeah.
Anyway,
Sure.
uh, 3 year goal. Well, the first thing is that we're leading up to trying to find a way for me to see better, such as magnified glasses with the telescopes that you can move
Yes.
eye in and out or whatever until you can see. But once that is acquired, I'm being very positive thoughts only. Um, I would really like to get my story written and out there, whether
So
it be,
you think a book?
I was just going to say whether it be a book or an ebook. I really don't know yet, but I would really like to get my story written somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it if we're not successful, if I don't see. But
Yeah,
we have a friend that came yesterday and she's so willing to help us with anything.
right.
So,
So don't let writing in your vision stop you, because there's so many things. You can record it
yes.
and it will write it for you, and your helpers, which all of us would be more than happy to help you,
Okay,
and
thank
just
you.
start writing it. Just start.
Oh, it's been in the back of my mind, I tell you.
Yeah, just start getting it on paper or on Google Docs or whatever you're going to utilize. Just start. That is the best advice that Olivia, one of my very good virtual friends, that's how I started writing. She said, LaDonna, you have that story that you need to talk about to help other women, and just start. And I just started one evening. I just started. And, it's exciting once you really get started. Now, Dar, you said something yesterday when we met up for the calm class, that you were going to order something for your eyes, but you couldn't do it till next week because of money. What was
Yeah,
that you were talking about?
the telescope magnifiers, there were two of them that we were going to try. And yes, and that was actually because of money.
Okay. Now, are they expensive? How expensive are these?
I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Abby about that.
Okay. Because I'm wondering if they're real expensive, if we couldn't get an organization to jump in.
Um,
Just a thought.
yeah, can I get Abby here? Abby? Abby?
I always have
She's
these
coming.
things spinning in my head of how we can help each other, right? And
Yes.
that's the kind of community that we have built.
Oh,
And I want to keep that going.
yes.
So I
Okay,
want
she's
to.
here. She's
So
here.
Abby, there was the magnifying glasses. Are they really, really expensive that you were going to try to get next week?
No, these ones are a cheaper version. Basically, the two of them comes to about $40.
Okay.
But the
Okay.
idea is to if they work in a good direction, then it's worth investing in proper devices.
Absolutely. So what I would like to do is I have a credit or where are you ordering it from? Is it Amazon or is it somewhere else?
Amazon.
Okay, I have a credit on my Amazon account, Abby,
Uh,
and I would love to purchase those for Dar and get them sent to her.
oh my.
Yes, so I
I
will take
know,
care
right?
of that today afterwards. I got some free credits from them, and I would love to donate those to you girls, and we can get those ordered and we can see if they work. That would be so exciting.
Oh, yes, it would. I'd
So,
give anything to see even a
yes.
little bit better now.
Yes. So after this, we'll get together and get those ordered for you so you can get them tomorrow, the next day. I don't know how Amazon works there in Canada, but for us, we usually get them in a day or two.
Similar here too.
Hmm.
In
Yeah.
this case, it's supposed to be 3 days.
Okay. All right. So you'll have them by the weekend and then we can see if they work for you. And I'm positive it's going to help.
Oh, thank
Absolutely.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, see, just by knowing that, we were able to help Dar and Abby out. If Abby would have said they're $400, I would have been, trying to find an organization that could help Dar and Abby with that because there's so many organizations around that help
Hmm.
people
Yeah,
with
we're in search of those.
yes, yes. So,
You don't know where to begin.
well, you just start. You just start because there's so many and I know when I used to teach a million years ago, remember I taught in a school that was for ADD, ADHD,
With my
all of that. Hey, Tamara, you're not on mute, my friend. But my daughter has an eye issue, and legally she's blind. She's not blind. She can drive, she can do everything. But my Christy has a lazy eye.
Mm, that's my
So,
problem.
so
What's
we,
your problem?
Was my problem.
yes. So, I used to know all there, but here in the US, so I'm sure Canada has one too. There is a blind, I'm going to call it a blind association. I don't know what the name of it is anymore. I used to have all that at my fingertips, but I'm getting ready to go back to them because my daughter is going to start, she wants to be a I think it's called a stenographer where you're doing the court reporting stuff.
That's right.
So I'm going to reach out to them to see if there's any aid to help her go to school since she is announced legally blind because
Wow.
education is expensive. So reach out to the blind. There's several
The only one
associations
we
for
know of,
blind.
the only one we know of is CNIB,
So far.
Canadian National Institute for the Blind.
Yeah. So I would start there. And if they can't help you, they will know who can help you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And local churches, well, they have a good idea of what to do and where to go and things like that. I mean, I'm all about trying to help others, but whatever it is. So that's just another way of helping. It's just information can be helpful, right?
Yeah.
That's helpful with information. All right, ladies. Let's wait. Tamara, can you come back on camera so we can get a snapshot, please? I'm hoping she can hear me. I want to get a snapshot before we leave, and then I'm going to ask for all of you to go to your social media and post about what you learned today, what was important to you today, how maybe goal setting is really going to emphasize you doing it. Okay. And then I want you to go to our membership group and do the same thing. Becca Zella, are you in our membership group? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay, and I will check too when we're done. Oh, we lost Tamara again. Hopefully she'll be back here in a second. Always put your information in that group. We need that group to be very informative. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us your goals. I want you to go there today and put your 2024 goals for the rest of the year in that chat in the membership group in Facebook. And we have the membership group also in LinkedIn. Utilize that one as well. So your social media, what you learned today, what's going on, what's important to you. Go do the same thing in the membership group in LinkedIn and Facebook. It can be the very same thing. And then in your membership, let's put in our goals for the rest of the year and see what we can do. All right, I'm going to do a snapshot real quick if I can figure out how to do it on here because this keyboard is different. All right, I got it. So have a awesome, beautiful day. Make the best of it. And I'm so glad that everyone was here today with me. All right, see you ladies next time. Bye.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.